Mr. Rick Riordan.
It's really nice to be here in New Jersey, the land of Medusa, as I've been calling it. Anyway, my name's Rick Riordan. Obviously, I'm from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm really glad to be here. I have two sons. One's in the 4th grade, one's in the 8th grade. I'm a former middle school teacher. I've taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade for 15 years. And so it's always nice to be back in schools and talking with kids. And, you know, I never thought that the Percy Jackson story would ever be a book, much less a series. I don't know if you guys know the story, but basically, my son was about 9 years old, and he was having trouble in school. He didn't like reading, he didn't like writing. We were trying to figure out what was going on. And it turns out that he's ADHD and he's dyslexic, which explained a lot. That's why reading was so tough for him. But there was one thing that he liked in school. He loved Greek mythology. They were doing this big unit on all the old gods and monsters. He thought that was really cool. So he got me telling him stories at home, because I had taught Greek mythology as part of my English class for years. And then I ran out of stories one night, and he got mad at me. He said, "Dad, tell me another one." I said, "There aren't any more. There haven't been any new ones in 2,000 years. And he said, "Well, make one up then." I was like, "Okay, right. How do you make up a Greek myth?" But I started thinking, and I thought, wow, what if those Greek gods are still hanging around somewhere? You know, we don't believe in them anymore, but they're supposed to be immortal. What if they were still falling in love with humans and they were having kids that were half god, half human, like Hercules and stuff? And what if you suddenly found out that your real mom or your real dad was a Greek god? What would that be like? Yeah, you're all looking at your parents now, yeah.